good evening, my lovely Lost Tales, and welcome back to the Blue Rose Respite for my Fantasy Friday stream. Thank you so much for joining me tonight, my lovelies. It is wonderful to be back. Did you miss me? Admit it, you missed me. But first and foremost, a big thank you to Weaver of Passion for your 11-month resub. Holy crap, I can't believe it's been 11 months of support now. I don't know what else I can say now after such a long time, except I'm incredibly grateful for stumbling across your ASMR tales, and even more grateful being part of an amazing community and being in the grace of one of Australia's many blessings. Keep on keeping on, Steph. Thank you so much, Weaver, for your incredibly kind words. I really appreciate it. Also, Weaver, you just go above and beyond with your amazing fan animations. The one that you posted on the Discord earlier today. Mwah, chef's kiss. Perfection. I'm gonna fucking kick Scarlett's ass. And Vincent's ass, come to think of it. And Paciencias, thank you so much for the 9-month resub. Hi, thank you so much for joining us tonight. And King Deadlock for your 11-month prime resub. Thank you so much. You're amazing. Thank you. Oh, and Doc Artemis with your 20-month resub. Wish I caught streams more often, but I made it today. It is 1000% okay, Doc Artemis. Thank you so much for the amazing support. That is exactly why I have my Twitch VOD channel, the Blue Rose Respite. If you put exclamation point YouTube, it will come up with links for both of those channels. So you can always catch up with the VODs if you're not able to make it to the stream. And then whenever you're able to join us, come on in when I'm live and we have a wonderful time together. And yes, we already have an amazing hype train going this evening with level 1 achieved. Hell yes. So it is the start of a new month. If you are a Twitch sub and would like to resub now would be the perfect time to do so, as we have a hype train going. But only if you're able to afford it, and always your support just goes above and beyond. Thank you so much, my lovelies. Ah, and we are absolutely ready to boulder some more gates. Hell yes. Ah, absolutely. I'm glad everyone loved it. It was my first ever commission animation ever too. Wait, did someone commission that from you? Was it Vince? I don't want to assume anything, but that it was fucking Vince. He commissioned it. Amazing, Weaver. You did such a great job with it. It's awesome. Oh, but my lovelies, I have had a wonderful 2 weeks. I always feel a little guilty whenever I have to take time off of streaming because I enjoy it so much, and getting to see you all, my lovelies, and getting to play some Baldur's Gate 3 and other amazing games. But oh my god, the BADC course that I have finished as of Wednesday. If you didn't see it on my socials, I took the past 2 weeks off of streaming to do a full-time BADC course in unarmed combat and rapier and dagger combat. And what that is essentially it's roughly about a full 7-day course of learning how to safely fight with rapier and dagger and unarmed, like fist fighting combat for stage and screen stuff. So it's learning how to keep your partner safe during like unarmed stuff, how to make stuff look realistic if you're doing it for an audience as part of a performance or for movie, TV show, making it look good for the camera, how to do like reactions, all these different sword techniques and stuff. And I passed both of my exams on Wednesday, so I'm officially certified by the BADC, which is the British Academy of Dramatic Combat, in rapier and dagger and unarmed. So it felt amazing to build up to this point across the past few weeks. Not past few weeks, past few days. Bleh. I won't spoil who commissioned it, but it wasn't Vince. Okay. Cool. I won't pry into it then. Train of thought. Yes, I have a certification in kicking ass now. So it was exhausting because also at the moment in the UK we're going through a heat wave. And as someone who was spending like at least 6 hours a day on their feet exercising during a heat wave, I survived. It was exhausting, but it was so much fun. I already put it on my socials, but a big thank you to my amazing teacher, Tim. Sia, who was his assistant, all the wonderful fellow actors I got to train with, and especially my amazing scene partner, Sarah. I can't post any videos of our performance or anything like that because of like privacy reasons, and also it's the footage is used for like in-house like training and educational purposes, so unfortunately I can't share that with you. But oh my god, we kicked so much ass in our exam performances, and I'm so proud of how we did. Sarah is an incredibly talented actress, and she's been in so many things, and she's probably one of the coolest people I've ever had the privilege of working with. And I know she's not in the audience, she's never going to see this, but I just want to put it out there that was amazing to work with. She's incredibly talented, and I'm just so fortunate to have been in a position to work with her and to learn from each other in so many ways. And one thing that is extra cool, I will address the hype train in just a second, let me just finish my thoughts. One thing that was extra cool that I didn't know that she had previously done, because I don't want, when I'm working with other actors and like, you know, you swap social media and stuff like that, I don't go up looking through like people's resumes to see what they've previously done, just because I want to like focus on what we're doing at the moment and not feel like insecure, like, oh, they've done all these amazing things, like they're so much better than me. Just like take it as it comes. So after the exams were over, I was like, just out of curiosity, looking up what other projects Sarah has done, and she did a lot of the mocap. Like, from my understanding, she did a lot of the mocap, like physical movement body work for Fragile in Death Stranding, which is one of the coolest fucking things in the world. And just, yes, I am just so insanely proud of her, because that is a huge role and project that she got to be a part of, and it's so goddamn cool that I was lucky enough to get to work with her and pass our exams together. So she is amazing, wonderful, and just a really cool person to hang out with, and a wonderful person that I now get to call a friend. So thank you so much, Sarah, for being an absolute amazing scene partner. Just putting it out there in the universe. I promise we'll catch up again soon, and we'll kick each other's asses again sometime. Hell yes. What is up? Okay, so some things seem to have been changed around on Twitch in my absence, which is weird. A lot more ad breaks than I was expecting. It's weird. Anyway, blah 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 blah. Alrighty. So, what else have I been up to? Oh, also, sorry, brain's kind of all over the place. I'm trying to get back into the stream zone. The hype train ended at level 2, which is absolutely amazing. Thank you so much, my lovelies. You're incredible. Thank you so much. Won't be long till you get a really cool role like that too. Oh, honestly, I dream about getting to be a part of a Hideo Kojima production, because I know his games aren't for everyone, and Death Stranding is fucking weird. But my god, did I enjoy it. I played so much Death Stranding during 2020 during lockdown. Oh, but one day I'll get to be one of his projects. I'm gonna make sure it happens. But already I've got more stuff planned for this month, especially at the end of this month, which I should probably make an announcement about. Not right now, but I'll put something together and let you guys know what my plans are for later this month, which I'm quite excited about. Tomorrow I'll be announcing the new game I'll be playing for my Macabre Monday stream, so I'm very much looking forward to that. Blah, blah, blah. But honestly, these past few weeks have been a combination of both incredibly exhausting, but also a nice change of pace, a nice break. Because I love my structured schedule of streaming and making YouTube videos and stuff like that, but it's just wonderful to kind of break outside of routine for a little bit and get to do an amazing experience like the course. And I've already got my eye on more courses that I want to do in the future, so I'm very excited about that. So I've decided to do another brisket tomorrow. I'm sure my partners will be very happy. Oh, hell yes. Hell yes. You make the most of when it's nice and hot and summery. Absolutely. So many summer barbecues. It's nice to take a step out of your comfort zone every now and then. You put Steph. It's nice to take a step every once in a while out of a comfort zone. That sounds like what Scarlett tries to do with me, is like just yoink me out of my apartment, just like, you need to get out of your apartment, Steph. You need to go do shit. Also, for the past 24 hours, I've just been on, like, chilling out after the stress and everything of the exams. Yesterday was lovely, and I was just relaxing most of the rest of the day. And I was thinking, you know what? I'm seeing a lot of videos about this little mobile game called Love and Deep Space. Specifically, one particular character has been popping up on my TikTok feed a lot. So I downloaded Love and Deep Space. Most of you have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about. But if you're on TikTok and you're getting a lot of videos of that particular character that's been going around, you can guess what game I'm going to be playing right after I finish tonight's stream. Alrighty, so with that, let's get right back into tonight's No, it's not the cat boy. It's Sci-Fi Astarian, okay? That's what I'm calling him now. It's just Sci-Fi Astarian. Alrighty, so let's get settled into more of Rosamund's Madness Hour and continue with some more Baldur's Gate 3, shall we? Just ignore how red my face is because I was thinking about Love and Deep Space. Okay! So, what were we up to? I have no memory of this place. Yes, so I think we got the pass to get across the bridge, but there was still some stuff we needed to do, like,
Please, my son.
Get
He's
the
only
letters.
a boy. You must understand.
Sir!
And yes, we did the carnival last time. So...
I thought we'd be safe in the gate. I heard the stories.
we need... Because I remember where the letters are going missing. But guess who can fucking fly? Yes! Don't ask how I can fly, I just can fly now.
That collar looks familiar. Does this cat belong to Gale?
Oh, I should get Gale. Yeah, I'm gonna go grab Gale. Because I want him to be part of this reunion. Because I could just fucking fly everywhere because I've got a magical tadpole in my brain. Gale, come get your cat. Steph, did you eat the brain worms? No. I crushed it up and snorted it. Rosamund would absolutely do that. She has that level of chaos where she would just like freeze the tadpole, just crush up with the pommel of her dagger and snort it. Just like, now I can finally feel something again. Oh, the game is a bit loud. Thank you for letting me know. That's because OBS updated and it messed up with my levels. Okay, so that should be better. Let's give this a try.
How can I help?
Hey. Join me, why don't you? There's plenty of adventure to be had. Oh, actually. No, I'm gonna wait and tell Minthara that first. Because that's what's something that came to light last night. Yes, we had that dream. Yes.
Already feeling better.
You wish to consult me?
Sorry. You know there is a darkness within me. I have learned its origin.
Tell me, or snore, or show me. My mind is open to you.
No, Rosamund's terrible. She would straight up show Minthara how horrible she is.
Exposed to the limitless horror of your dreadful imagination, Minthara's mind buckles, snaps, and then burns hot. She absorbs every detail, whether memory or dream, and drinks deep of them. You sense a desire in her equal in strength to your darkest urge.
Oh?
Elgor, Duktak, Slayer. There are many names for you, my love, and all of them inspire dread. You are exquisite.
Yes? Let's go murder lesbians, yes? So are you.
I know. We must find the Temple of Baal, slaughter Arwyn, and claim your inheritance. Then I will rule by your side, my slayer.
Yes, that dynamic duo is called a murder of lesbians. She really picked you up and said, we are romancing now. She really did. Minthara just straight up just like grabbed us, threw us over her shoulder and said, we are now one, my love. Like just, is it getting hot in here or is it just her?
What's on your mind?
Hi, I'm a terrible murderous person. I know the truth about myself at last. I'm a ball spawn.
A Baal spawn? Gosh. I know what it is to have a closer connection than most with the gods. But with Baal, it's not a bond I'd like to be bound with. You should be careful. Very, very careful.
Join me, why don't you? There's plenty of adventure to be had.
Oh, nothing would give me greater pleasure. Which of our esteemed company am I stepping in for?
He says that literally after we just went, hey, I am the child of the god of murder. And he's like, brilliant! I can make excellent observations at a distance. Oh, you take Lae'zel's place for now.
Lead on, then.
Don't say it like that, Gale. You're distracting me. Okay, I want to actually have a chat to everyone about my new murderous capabilities after I level up Gale. Also, that armor looks so good on him. What was I going to probably pick? You do have counterspell, correct? Fire shields. Let's get Dimension Door and Ice Storm. Yeah. What spells do you have first? Let's grab... Oh, we already have Fireball. Let's grab Dimension Door. And feet. You already have Warcaster. Oh. You can have your ability scores improved significantly. Let's improve Constitution and Intelligence so you can concentrate on your spells better. Gale, my boy. Yes. Okay. Ooh. Cloud Kill is really good. Actually, I'm going to do Conjure Elemental because then we can get an extra ally on the playing field. Yeah, let's do Conjure Elemental and Cloud Kill. Actually, a lot of enemies are resistant to poison. Cone of Cold is pretty good though. Fireball. Okay, that's better. I don't really use Witch Bolt. Let's get protection from evil and good. There we go. Okay, because I want you with me when we go see Tasha. Hey guys, I'm the child of a murderous god.
Guide us. Did you want something?
I understand my affliction at last. I'm a Baal spawn. The Lord of Murder compels me.
I suppose that makes you quite remarkable. Though not in a way I'd envy, perhaps. Lady Shah chose me also, but because of the blood I spilled, not what flows in my veins. You were born of murder itself. Perhaps your fate is out of your hands.
Interesting thoughts. Not necessarily sure I agree with your thoughts, but okay. Is there anything down here? Or anyone down here, or is this just the pen for the babies? I think that's just where the babies sleep. Hey, Astarion.
The urges are calling on you again, aren't they? I haven't seen you sleep through the night once in the past days.
Astarion, just asking for a friend. Have you been pulling an Edward Cullen and watching me sleep? I could just literally imagine him just standing there in the corner, just like staring at us. Because he's an elf, so elves trance. They don't sleep in the Faerun setting. So he'll go into a meditative state and won't like fall asleep like the rest of us do. So I could just imagine him kind of just sitting there, cross-legged, just kind of trancing and just staring at us. But we're fully awake and kind of like, what? Why do I feel like I'm being watched and he's just staring at us, just like, Bella. Well, Minthara, share just a thought. The thought has crossed my mind as well, but I have a feeling Minthara will probably shank anyone who now touches her beloved ball-spawn baby. The Maticule. I had a vision. I found out I'm a ball-spawn.
I knew you had some nasty habits, but I didn't want to pry over much, but bloody hells. A Ballspawn. Probably more Baldurian parents scare their children with stories of your kind than mine. I thought your kind was extinct. Goes to show. You should always check your facts. So, how are you feeling? Keen to reconnect with your family? Or ready to throw yourself in an oubliette?
No, Rosamund's embracing this shit. No, she's proud of what she is, but I don't want to be like, oh, I am compelled to do it. I suspected it all along, in earnest.
You know, though I don't look a day over 100, I was alive in Baldur's Gate when the Ballspawn first arose.
Oh.
I was barely aware of it, locked in the kennels as a young spawn. Rather thrilling. I get to watch the bloodshed firsthand. I felt very unfashionable missing out last time.
Oh, then darling, you're certainly going to be in vogue because I'm going to be doing a murder spree. Now let's talk to Mr. Goody Shoe Shoes, Will. We love Will. We love Will in this house. We love Will Ravengard in this house. But Rosamund doesn't like him because he's such a good boy. And he stands for gross things like justice and heroism and being good and making noble choices. Ew. Bad to bad, I don't think Minthara will share with Astarion. Imagine Minthara is a possessive woman who doesn't like to share her property with anyone. Yeah, honestly, Sean, like, as much as I would be interested in maybe like dabbling in like kind of this, because I know you can't really have like a air quotes true kind of poly relationship with other party members, like with the game in a vanilla state. Maybe there's mods that will allow you to have multiple romantic partners at a time. Yeah, it strikes me as very much like Minthara is probably quite a covetous lover and quite not necessarily jealous, but she'll see it as an insult that she isn't consulted before you start flirting with other people. Then again, I don't know a lot about how drow cultural social structures are when it comes to romance. Maybe it's the complete opposite and they're completely fine with like open relationships and it's a kind of just a normal expected dynamic. I could be very, very wrong, but I think with Minthara in particular, she's very much like she's quite protective of Rosamund by this point, and she sees greatness and potential in Rosamund, and she's just like, oh, you're not getting out of my sight just yet, my dear. Hey, Mockingjay, how's it going? I am born of the Lord of Murder. I am a Baal spawn.
Hells. It explains so much. Listen to me. I knew another like you. Gorion's ward. One of Baldur's Gate's great heroes. Baal's blood ran through their veins too. They burned away their own darkness with their own inner light. They chose courage. They chose honor. And so can you.
No. Sorry, Jen, thank you so much for the 40-month resub. Runs in and fills up the water tanks. Hello, thank you so much for joining us tonight, Jen, and thank you so much for the resub. You're incredible, thank you. From my understanding, Loth-sworn drow relationships are, like most other aspects of their society, about power. Letting others play with your toys might be seen as weakness. That is actually a very good point, Doc Artemis, and that makes a lot of sense. Yes, I could completely see that. And yeah, I was just like, oh, you can be strong and you can make the right choice. Oh no. As
Ross
if.
was meeting someone in Sheressa's caress. Someone who possesses the key to Orpheus's prison. We should find them at once.
I discovered I'm a Baal spawn. The Lord of Murder's blood flows through me.
I'm not surprised. You've become death incarnate. Mighty, yes. And altogether unpredictable and intractable. One day, perhaps soon, Baal will demand your fealty. You'll either muster the strength to defy him, or you will succumb. I know how I choose.
But I want to make Daddy proud. And kill Oren. So Daddy is proud of me. In this house, we support women's rights and their wrongs. Correct.
What's on your mind?
I've discovered I'm a Baal spawn, a child of the god of murder.
That's a heavy weight. I know you can carry it, but it's heavy all the same. You are so much more than your parents. You're more than the affliction that wants to consume you. You are my friend. And you get to choose your destiny. Choose well, all right? Please.
When you say it like that, Karlak, you make me feel guilty. Stop that. Okay. Yes, we want to get to the open hand temple and find the missing visions. Oh, who wants to chat with me? Gale. Hello. What's up?
The Absolute should be a thing of the past, and I with it. Yet, at the risk of angering Mistra further, I'm glad it didn't come to that, given what has come to light.
You don't miss the Shadow-cursed lands, then?
Hardly. I'm more than glad to leave that place behind. The Elder Brain. But, more importantly, the crown that it wore. Even without seeing it for myself, I could sense it. Netherese magic. So pure, so complete. I doubted what I was feeling at first. Most Netherese artifacts contain only the faintest amount of their former power. The ghost of an echo of a memory. That crown was different. I can't fathom how such a wonder survived. Surely everything of its ilk was destroyed along with Netheril itself, but no matter. It exists. I must learn more of it.
What do you suggest?
We need to learn more about what we saw. An artifact as powerful as that crown must have been documented somewhere. As luck would have it, we'll soon find ourselves near one of the finest book collections this side of Candlekeep. Sorcerous Sundries. I need to go there and learn all I can.
Why would a Baldurian magic shop be the first place we look?
Ha! Sorcerer's Sundries is no mere trading post. It's been serving the arcane community for centuries. Their collection of rare tomes is unparalleled. Netherese texts are hardly commonplace, but I'm certain they'll have one or two stashed away. You'll have to forgive my eagerness, but if my suspicions prove to hold water, this could be the answer to all our problems.
Stuck here with no coin and nothing to do.
They let in another horde of refugees this morning.
Okie dokie Loki. Let's try and get up onto the roof. I think if we go around this way, we should be able to get on the roof a little easier, and then I can just dimension door with Gale up there, I think. I have that elixir of cloud giant strength. I'm gonna give that to Minthara because then she can smack the shit out of people. Cornicus, that's definitely an Astarian thing. Ew. Dead rat in a box. Interesting. Take all of these. Read. Hi Ratty, sorry for killing you, but Papa wanted the tasty hand you found. Lots of love. Oh no. Okay. Gale. Come on. I want to get up onto the roof. Come on. Okay, that should be... There we go. Okay, so before I had... When I was playing as Silesia, we had Speak with Animals, but I don't think I've got a potion of Speak with Animals, unless... Can I craft one? Hey! I just want to hear Tasha, because I love Tasha. I know I'm playing an evil character, but I'm curious about Tasha, because I love Tasha.
I've got a long road ahead.
It's like my one rule across all playthroughs is that I am always nice to most of the animals. Some of the animals are dicks.
Mr. DeCarlo, heavens! Fancy seeing you here.
Tara! That can't be you, can it?
I suppose you won't be terribly shocked to find your old friend Tara amongst the pigeons. They've always been a personal favorite.
My, is that a ring? For us? Ugh, you shouldn't have. Enjoy yourself now, Tara. Looks like you've got yourself set up quite nicely here.
What's your Tressum doing here, Gale?
She isn't my Tressum. She's my friend. And from the looks of things, it appears she's eating pigeons.
I want a Tressum friend so badly. Look at her. Can you ask her to stop eating pigeons?
Oh, right. Did you hear that, Tara? Stop it?
Well, these must be important birds indeed, Mr. DeCarlo. Forgive me for feasting on their bodies and bones so very voraciously.
Oh, she's agreed. Just about.
Take that. Ring of Blink. Hell yes. Where's that? Note to self, I also need dye for my very cool new outfit. And... where is it? Was there anything else? Or did Gale pick up the ring?
Lost in thought.
Yes, he did. Actually, that's quite a good ring for a wizard to have, so let's have you hold on to that. Ooh, that's right. You were going to have Isabel's armor. I'm a monster. And give that to me and I'll sell that. I'll hold on to the Protective Sparks wall, but You know, if we just oh, that's even more messed up. So we gave him the circlet of bones and Isabel's robes. So the circlet of bones is from Ketherick, and the robes are from Isabel. Everything's fine. I've made my choices and all of them are terrible. Okay, guys, I do genuinely feel bad sometimes about my choices. Doesn't happen often though. Hang on, let me just check something. Where's your spell book? Okay, there are better spells I want to remember, like Wall of Fire, because that's really fucking important. Featherfall is useful, and we're actually going to use that in just a second. Come on, Rosamund. Come on, Rosamund. There we go.
Still in control. Just.
For now, sweetie. For now. Soon you're gonna murder everyone. Okay, let's get the letters back. Just remind yourself that you're playing a role, it's not playing you. Oh, Jen, as someone who's played many a D&D campaign... Hang on.
One day I'll catch a break.
Oh, I disconnected from everyone. Okay, 1 second. Come on, guys, gather up. We want to go this way. Okay, we're taking the shortcut, apparently, and going through the temple. Never mind. As someone who's played many D&D games, when you get used to being in the headspace of that character for so long, and especially if something bad happens to them, like they die, and there isn't a way to resurrect them and you have to start a new character, there are few experiences that have caused me as much heartbreak. And I mean that sincerely. There was one character that I love playing again and again in Ravenloft settings, and I was playing a campaign with her with some friends, and to be fair, the Dungeon Master did warn us, hey, this upcoming fight is going to be really tough. Have backup characters in mind, because not everyone might survive this. It was a total TPK. Everyone died. But I was so gutted that I lost my character. I begged him to let me play her as an NPC in any capacity because I just didn't want to lose her. I was so sad.
Don't suppose you've stumbled across those letters yet?
Is this the letter you were looking for? Oh, actually, no, I want to persuade and get more money out of you. I found the letter, but it was very difficult. I'm afraid my fees have gone up. Look, it's plus 12 to my rolls. And it still wasn't enough, apparently. God, I need to stop running my fucking mouth. There we go.
Yes.
That humbled me.
Just give me the letters. Still sealed. Thank the gods. You've no idea the kindness you've done me. What a relief.
You show the missing letters to Postmaster Danzo. Okay, 300 golds, nothing to sneeze at. Fine. I'll take that. Then send this face painting kits to camp. Okay, let's cross the bridge.
We don't need your kind.
Okay, what's back here? I'm curious. You aren't humbled. The game simply made a mistake. Exactly, they didn't know I was playing it. So they needed to bend the rules for me a little bit. Okay, let's get across the bridge. Hi, I have a pass that says I can do whatever the fuck I want.
Halt! By orders of Lord Gortash, refugees are no longer allowed in the city. Turn around.
I'm not a refugee.
Well, do you have the means to support yourself?
I didn't, mad mobile
Oh, sure. Now turn around and stop wasting my time. Next!
I should have the writ, though, that allows me to cross the bridge. Where is it? Archducal Coronation Admission Pass, yes. Thank you. I have a paper says I can do what I want.
Refugees. It is decreed.
I have urgent business in the city.
Well, do you have the means to support yourself?
I have a piece of paper that says I can do whatever the fuck I want.
Oh, sure. Now turn around and stop wasting my time. Next!
There must be something.
Okay, so I've got it for the coronation, but not for the entry.
I said, step back!
Huh, okay. I thought you just needed that writ in order to get across the across to the next section. Yeah, okay. What? Let's have a look.
Please, my son. He's only a boy.
Yes,
You
there
must
is the
understand.
tunnel, isn't there? Down there. I think it's down here somewhere. Yes, let's start heading down this direction and have a bit more of a look around. Try and find a sneaky way across. Because we also have Gale, who can cast Dimension Door, and Rosamund can cast Dimension Door. So let's find a point that maybe one of us can take Minthara and the other one can take Astarion. Let's just have a quick look around for little
Maybe I need more pockets.
things along the way. Anything interesting?
What's inside?
Do do do. Take all of those. 'Cause they're not using them anymore. Do do do.
Something over
Hey! Nice. Hidden treasure. Ooh! Weaver has requested our first Pick My Voice of the evening. Since we're back into the Dark Urge run, I think now would be an appropriate time to bring back everyone's favorite succubus era. Wow. It is certainly a delight to be back. Oh, pretty little pets. Did you miss me?
Anything of use?
I've been so busy lately. So many souls, so little time. But I've been busy as a bee, buzzing around in the spring. How have things been back in the underworld? Oh, full of screaming masses of writhing flesh, but screaming for many, many, many different reasons. It's been wonderful. Alright, and that's how we get through there, but let's see if there's another way through. We haven't looked down here yet, have we?
The brain is breaking free.
What is a soul but a snack to give your demon? Oh. I will say some souls are delicious little snacks, like crackers. So easily broken, snapped into crumbs. Others are full force of a meal. I did pass that, didn't I? Well, let's have a little bit of a look around this area because we haven't explored down here yet. Oh, it's delightful to hear that even though I've been away, being a very, very busy succubus, I can still send those shivers down your spine. Still haven't lost that magic touch. Heard anything from that warlock yet? Oh, she's Alenia is she's just a little busy at the moment decomposing. Her spirit is a stubborn one. Do you have a preferred weapon you like to use by any chance, Ira? I'm much more of a spellcaster than anything else. I find my greatest weapon is my voice and my cunning mind.
Careful, I bite.
Oh, I do too, darling.
Let's crack it open.
And see what's inside.
I have such a headache.
Let's take a little look. Ooh. One of your cantrips deals acid, cold, fire, lightning, or thunder damage. Add your spellcasting modifier to the damage dealt. Nice. Let's see. I don't really do those kinds of spells, but Gale, you certainly do. Oh. So you still got that pretty little collar, though. Isn't that cute? Isn't that fun? Let's have you hold on to that just a little longer.
I've a lot on my mind.
Just in case I decide to get creative.
Don't waste a step.
If Ira could build a house, what kind of where would she put it? Like in the mortal realm? Oh, I would have somewhere beautiful, but private and intimate at the same time. Like a luxury penthouse at the top of a very, very tall skyscraper. A tower where I could see all, marvel over everything.
As if we are a horde of dumb-footed dwerg.
Astarion, please do your job.
Traps. How considerate.
Good.
Be careful.
Keep moving one little step at a time. Because looking around at all those piles of gore that were formerly people, I have to say I don't want us to end up like that.
Over here.
Okay,
nothing hurts anymore. Need to find a way forward.
That's better.
What's hiding here?
My legs. I can't feel them. Tell the others. Let the boss know.
This man is not long for this world.
Oh, my favorite kind of prey. I mean, potential business partner. When they're desperate and on the brink of death, that's where you step in and offer a loving hand and an opportunity to rise from their fallen position.
Stonelord. He'll saw this. He'll get him.
You hear the blood gurgle in his struggling lungs. His last ounce of strength is spent.
Well, that was certainly a theatrical way to go. Era making me wish my body was broken and in a gutter. Oh! Don't tempt me. Don't you threaten me with a good time.
Be careful. There are traps about.
And with that, we come to the end of that Pick My Voice. Thank you so much, Weaver, for requesting Era. She has a wonderful cadence to her voice, doesn't she? And I do love being able to just kind of practice a little bit with my general American accent a bit. My god, does my general American need some more practice.
Nasty surprise. Caution is warranted here.
Have I been this way before?
Darling, you've always been broken.
Decapitated, but still warm.
Yes, my favorite kind of corpse. So many ways you can make use of me.
All for me.
It comes across as pretty good so far. It definitely, I think it, because it's an accent that for me, it still sounds so foreign, or it sounds so weird to hear myself speak in it. Like, I can easily jump into like much more of like a southern accent where I know I've had a bit more practice with it, so it feels like I can more naturally slip into it. And of course I can go into more of a deeper southern drawl,
if I'm not mistaken.
which is even more of a delight. And then I have, of course, a lovely, well-spoken English accent, which is quite delightful, and
Looks
I
like
look
those
forward to
two are about to
utilising it
fight.
potentially in more fantasy games in the future. But the general American,
Nobody messes
it's
with
used
the
so
Stone
much.
Lord rattling.
Nine Fingers sent her love, arsehole. Your Stone Lord's a dead man walking. You, help me kill these arses. The girls will sprinkle you with gold.
Oh, you're saying this to a Astarion? Yes. Who am I to turn down a paying customer? Let's do this.
You picked the wrong side, cock.
Slice
Excuse you.
Slice them now!
Okay. So I have to tell you guys a thought that I had about Minthara pretty much just like snatching away Rosamund and being like, you are mine now, you are my girlfriend now, I'm never gonna let you go, and just like yoinking her away from Astarion. It's just because that NPC in particular called Astarion a cuck. So I like to think that Minthara is fully aware that Astarion had very complicated feelings towards Rosamund. Like, he was kind of into her, but kind of also repulsed by her, in the same way that, like, oh, I like her, but I really shouldn't like her, but I also come kind of turned on by how messed up she is. So he's still kind of on the peripheral of their relationship, but he gets to sit in the cuck chair. So if you've ever been
push my luck again.
If you've ever been to a hotel and you know they have that extra chair that's in the corner, that's where Astarion sits while Minthara and Rosamund have their fun. I am a terrible person. Let's try and get...
This should work.
Should have exploded, but okay. Hey, if he's into it, who are we to judge? Exactly. Oh my god. It's a comfy chair. I mean, what? Oh, I'm sure it's a comfy chair. I don't know how you know that, but I'm sure it's a very comfy chair.
The guild owns the city.
Wow, that's a lot of people who can cast Counterspell. It's alright. Starry needs to take a few hits. He needs humbling.
With haste.
What if I just turned into the Slayer in front of all these NPCs? We're in a quiet little grove. No one can hear what happens here. Although I want these guys maybe as allies. So I won't go Slayer mode. Fine. I need more movement speed in order to fly. Fine. Ah. Oh, can I actually... Yeah, let's circle the dagger. Or cloud of daggers, I should say, because that's a point where they're all going to have to pass through.
For the Stone Lord.
Rude. Let's get you up here.
Look to Queen 6.
And yes. What do you mean target is blocked? Come on. Ah. Oh, let's conjure an elemental then. Let's go with... We don't have a lot of heavy hitters. We have Benthara, but we don't have Lae'zel with us. So let's get an Earth Elemental right there. For another heavy hitter. Nice. Nice. And let's do a Divine Strike. Nice. God damn it. It's falling on the grease. Boo. Starion, darling. Nice.
Yes.
Nice crit. Okay, me. Let's see. Who do I need to target? no, I still want to keep Cloud of Daggers up because that's still quite useful. Oh no, Heat Metal is also, yeah, concentration. Damn it. Let's go with Vicious Mockery. Yeah. Get you out of the Acid Gale. Let's see. Nice. Tara.
I am your death.
Oh, you are. I feel bad that we didn't recruit Minthara now in my previous playthrough because a part of me is really curious what she and Silesia would have been like getting along as friends. But that wasn't really a thing that was implemented when we were doing our playthrough with Silesia. Like, it wasn't common knowledge that you could recruit Minthara and Halson. And we love Nature Dad. We love Nature Dad in this house. Even though he has chosen to run away in this playthrough. Like, he is just not in camp anymore because he's afraid of Rosamund. At least that's what I think. It's alright, Minthara's right there. You'll be fine. Let's counterspell that. Because I think you can cast Mass Healing Wounds. Oh no, I could do Mass Cure Wounds. You know what? We'll take a long rest shortly after this. So, actually needs some healing. Oh, you are quite far away. Let's move a little more central. And then 2 more targets. You and Starion, stop moaning, it's distracting. There we go. And, oh, 1 more person. Yeah, I think we're good. Nice.
I speak.
What? Astarion's moaning and whimpering when he's in pain is distracting. Nice.
I thirst for combat.
And we thirst for you respectfully, Minthara.
Time to bleed.
Okay, it's just 1 more left. Yeah, I'll counterspell that. There we go.
Good stranger. Someone who tried to slink away rather than get involved. They wouldn't earn the gratitude of the guild.
Happy to help. Who did we just kill?
A new flavour of scum that's been muscling in on our business. Agents of the Stone Lord.
I heard the Stone Lord's name from a dying man. Who is he?
He's a newcomer to our delightful underworld. And he doesn't play nice with others.
I reckon I deserve a reward for killing his agents.
Of course! The guild always rewards good work. Now scram!
Ooh! Nice. Let's have a look at that second. We did get inspiration for Minthara. We dealt with the Stone Lord smugglers. The guild will be grateful. Nice. And Minthara leveled up. Hell yes! God, Catherick's armor just suits us so well. Okay, prepare spells. Level 3. I really should use some more of her spells rather than just, like, the smite ones. That's fine. Aura of courage. You and nearby allies can't be frightened. Yes. Okay. Good, 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 good. Corpse grinder. Ooh. Do not fail. The guild has caught wind of our activities down by the river. Down by the river. Sorry. The Stone Lord has personally requested that you see off any visitors. I have heard murmurings that your dockside crew begin to doubt the tales around the Stone Lord's capabilities. Keep our shipment secure and he will not need to come down in person and make a demonstration.
What's in here?
Good thing I was here then. Actually, that mole. Let's give that to Minthara.
In your name.
Can she? Yeah, she can wield that. Well, let her keep Lathander's, Blood of Lathander, I should say.
No traps,
and, but just in case.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
And yes, I'm glad you're feeling better, Sam.
Bet that will fit in my pack.
That's right. Isn't there, like, a lot of Mind Flayer specimens down here? Can I just... get all of the things? Actually, quick save before touching anything.
It's better than none.
Down by the river. Now, is there anything that they will get icky about us touching? Take those. Annotated ship's manifest. A ship's manifest, amid the mundane goods, a specific unit of crates has been circled with a note pinned on top. A reminder, the Stone Lord's goods. We don't need to see the man to know he's serious about his property. He attempted to crack a crate to take a look. Remember Norin and the wide-eyed loons who came to take him away last time out. I didn't raise a finger to stop those gods mad bastards, and I won't do it for you either. Well, we have some more brainworms to have fun with. Okie dokie dokie. Let's slowly head back the way we came and then see if we can... Oh! Was this the way we came? Yes. Yes, it was. See if there's anything else around here that I missed. I see you. Are you something? Tomorrow is the 1-year anniversary of Baldur's Gate 3 release. Can't believe it's been that long already. Holy shit, has it really been a year? Oh my god. Time flies so quickly, you guys. Yes. Take the necklace. And that ring. Oh, what's that? Note to Carios, was it? Come on. Boss, I found this out on a Porsche schmuck. This isn't from the stash. I'm not a fan. I know the rules. Let's just have a little look around. Because you might play by the rules, but I certainly don't. Because I am Rosamund, daughter of Baal. Oh, there's some good shit in here. Why didn't we find this place before? Hell yes. Ooh, and paintings. I can sell paintings. Okay, I'm taking all the paintings so that then Minthara can carry the paintings for me. Yes! That's what I'm talking about! Oh my god, look at that shit.
Be careful. There are traps about.
Thank you for that, Astarion. 1 year since our collective brain chemistry was altered. And honestly, this still stands firm as my favorite game.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Because this game's absolutely incredible. Ooh, bone spike boots. You have a possible bonus to armor class and saving throws so long as you are not wearing armor or holding a shield. This is for Karlach, absolutely. Yes, perfect. Those are going straight to Karlach. That is going to Astarion. Minthara, can you hold on to the paintings for me, please? Thank you. Treasure. Take all of those. Not a ton of gold.
Right on my feet.
No, that's okay. Oh, can I climb down there? Hang on, let me just take a look down there. Because I can. Because I'm sneaky. Smuggler's Manifesto. The rules, don't forget. Stick to the Sword Coast if you don't want to trigger an all-out war and draw attention to the higher-ups of the council. No backstabbing, no ratting, no stealing from each other. You get what you're given, no skimming off the top. Trust that you'll get your share. Highest value goods come first. Don't go shuffling bread if there's a jewel rush. We're not a bakery. Keep the camp tidy. We don't want anyone following a trail of gold back to us. Well, it's not working out well for you, is it? A map pointing to a secret breach in the wall of Worm's Rock Fortress. It looks like it could lead to the prison, and from there, the inside of the fortress itself. Ooh, that's useful. Let's see.
Might be useful.
Grab some extra supplies. Yep, I think we're good. There isn't really anything else for us down here. Okay, climb back up. Okay, let's get out of here.
Here goes nothing.
And now we'll try and find a way across the bridge. Sneakily. Or at least I'm going to attempt to be sneaky trying to get across the bridge. Because I'm trying to remember, how did we get across before? When we were playing as Silesia. Because we got across there, I think, diplomatically, we didn't need to sneak through. It makes more sense for Rosamund to try and sneak through, though. This game is by far the best gaming experience I've had, and it led me to watching your stream, so it's pretty special to me. Oh, that's awesome, King Deadlock! Honestly, like, this game has just inspired me in so many ways as an actor and as a gamer as well. It's just so well crafted and so brilliantly executed, and all the little pieces of it make it run and flow seamlessly together like clockwork. Last time the Iron Gnomes got you through by disabling the mech. Ah! Okay. Yeah. Don't think they're on our side this time. Or did we, like, fuck them over? I'm trying to remember. I think we screwed them over, got them all killed. So let's try and be sneaky about this time. Come on. One more for luck. There we go. Oh, thank you for the stretch check. Ah! Oh, and a hydrate check. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Now, how do we get across the bridge? Because I don't think we found any other way to get across yet. Because, like, where the map is pointed now, we have to head in this direction in order to get across the sneaky way. Okay, let me see if I can get on the underside of the bridge. I think maybe then we can cast Dimension Door to get through. Sneaky way, hang on. Like, is there a way to go, like, through this way? Like, Dimension Door to the other side, hang on. Because there's the bridge. We're all the way down there, so we just need to get, like, on top of the bridge, or just past where the check is. So I think that stress is correct. Like, we're right underneath the bridge. Ah. Nope, hang on, sorry. It's a little stuck. Ah. Where are we? Ah! No. Where's the party? Come on. Ah. I hate it when the camera gets stuck. Ah! Okay, let's let's go back to this point, because I think I kind of locked the camera a little bit there. See if I can find a way across.
They let in another horde of refugees this morning. When's it gonna stop?
How are we fixed on supplies?
Yeah, that's what I was looking at too. I think there should be a way that we can, like, jump or dimension door across.
I don't care how big they were. I'll give them a piece of mind.
Yeah, right side of the bridge's entrance. Ooh. Can I go through this way, maybe? Because that looks like a platform. Say if I was going to get Minthara. Come on. What do you mean target can't be moved by force? I want to take my girlfriend, Minthara. Okay,
reporting.
She doesn't want to be moved by force, that's fine. Can she just Misty Step there?
On my way.
Can't be in sight of them, but we should be able to just get other side of the platform. It's closer. Okay, let's try and be sneaky then. Go this way, because yeah, that looked like that could be potentially an angle to get up there. Let's try the other way, because yeah, that looks promising. That looks like a good sneaky way. Okay. Yes, I think we can just jump this way. Okay. We are making progress, team. But we did get some cool supplies as well by doing that little excursion. And potentially some new allies. There we go.
Something good here, I hope. And away I go.
Yes. Yes. Okay, cool. We got the waypoint. Nice. So, I want to have that chat with Astarian siblings, but first I want to grab Lae'zel because we're going to go to Sherez's Caress. So let's pop back to camp, grab Lae'zel. No, wait, we're not meeting Kithrak Voss at Sherez's Caress because he's fucking dead. Sorry, I just got that quest mixed up with my other separate playthrough that I'm doing, where I'm being a good little Githyanki. But yeah, Kithrak Voss is fucking dead. But screw it, we'll get Lae'zel back in the group.
You're full up. Dismiss someone first.
Let's get rid of Gale, he's too nice. I'm sorry,
Ready
Gale.
for battle.
That's what I like to hear. Yes. Okay, let's get the frick back. Oh, who wants to talk? Will wants to talk. Hi, Will. You're judging me again, aren't you?
Men, women, children, all barred from entry. A damn travesty.
You're telling me.
A decade ago, Baldur's Gate would have welcomed any and everyone seeking refuge. Who would take in these souls, if not the Jewel of Baldurin?
No, she still needs Will on her side. What a shame. Baldur's Gate has a responsibility to people in need.
As long as Gortash is in charge, they'll be left shivering at the gates. All part of the plan, of course. Step 1. Create an army and order it to march on the city. Step 2. Shut the gates in the name of security. Step 3. Bask in the applause. Gortash hasn't made Baldur's Gate safe. He's made it a prison. And when his army breaks through, the people will have nowhere to run. To make this city a safe haven, we'll need to bathe Gortash and his allies in their own blood.
I mean, I'm kind of on board with like the latter half of what you said, but Gortash is a man with a plan, and that's kind of admirable. At least to Rosamund it is. Oh, we can still have the talk with Daddy? I mean, Raphael? I mean, Demon Daddy? I mean, Raphael? I mean, what?
I'm here. I won't let anything happen to you.
I mean, what?
Look at you.
I said what I said.
You've been pulling all night.
The missus and I have been dreaming about the city. No more sleeping rough. Didn't expect to find it locked down tighter than a watcher's fist.
Okay, I'm going to leave you to it.
Right, hear me out. Sherez's Caress
Be worth a look.
also has rules.
Staying in a brothel.
Ooh. What did that solve with the open-hand murders? Progress Vault houses adorned flowery motifs matching the key we found underneath the open-hand temple. We should see what the key unlocks. Perfect.
Bloody ages we spent hiking from Murren, and they won't let us in the city proper. Bollocks. We're adventurous, damn it.
Why won't they let you in?
The bridge god chatted some shite about a coronation. Couldn't really make head nor tail of it.
So many victims for cousin.
Come to Baldur's Gate, he said. Adventurers get welcomed as heroes, he said. Poxy Drim and his bleeding notions.
Okay, sorry, what was that you said? I found so many victims for Cazador here. They're the kind of people no one would ever miss. Then upstairs means that someone is probably waiting.
Sir, good, sir. Give me 3 days and... Oh, apologies. Thought you were someone else. Greetings, so forth, so on.
I'm looking for a killer, a dwarf dressed in red. Just like you.
How dare you? Accusing an upstanding citizen like me of being a dwarf? I'm a halfling, you oaf.
Okay, you're just gonna stare at me weirdly? Okay. Okay, let's find what that door unlocks. Let's keep looking around. Also... Hey, there they are. Okay, sorry, I love this bit with the Starring siblings so much.
They can turn into mist now. I'm not the only one with new tricks.
Oh, boo, we don't get the conversation. Fine. Fine. They're scared of us. It's because we're getting closer. So I'm just gonna think about the scene that we had with Silesia. And just relive that lovely memory. Oops.
Not for communal use, it seems. Best show some respect. Or some more cunning.
Fine, fine, fine. Sorry about that. So we have that key. The flowery key. Find a use for the flower key. I'm sure it's one of these chest thens. Oops. Don't know how I did that. Open hand temple murders. Father Logan. Now, where would that key go to? Chest. Sure, it's one of these named chests then. This chest, this chest.
Is that blood? No, never mind. Can't risk being in open view.
Okay.
Confuses me for a member of staff.
I'd probably break in.
Ceates. Got to be one of these then. There is something upstairs, I think, maybe as well.
Time to
Those are
press
all locked. Oh, it was maybe the mace. Okay. That makes sense. It was probably the mace that scared them off. I see. Okay. Just because I really like that cutscene. I want to try this again. And just like keep Minthara back and see if we get that scene. Let's just try that again, please. Please. Because yeah, it makes sense that then they wouldn't be too fond of getting close with the aura that Minthara is providing.
Never a dull moment.
Please. Please.
With haste.
Okay, there we go. Okay. Hi.
We should go. I do not want to face the Master if we're late for his Black Mass.
Soon, sister. I only need one more mark.
We have enough for the Master. No more are needed.
It's not for the Master, it's for me. I spent 100 years eating rats and dogs, but soon I'll be able to feast. I want someone there, ready for me. And once the mass is done and our Lord grants us freedom, I can celebrate by drinking them dry.
Cazador promised you your freedom, and you believed him? Ha! You were never burdened with intelligence, Petras. But your load seems especially light these days.
Astarion! It cannot be.
Oh, that's no way to welcome back a brother, doll. Didn't you miss me?
Why would you come back? You got out. You were free.
Just tell us about the ritual. What do you know?
Of course that's why he came crawling back. He wants to ascend with the rest of us. He heard about the ritual and the power our master will grant us. So he came back with his tail between his legs, hoping all would be forgiven.
You always were an idiot, Petras. Where is he hiding? Tell me!
Brother! Please!
I don't want Rosamund to say anything, because I know what happens, like, when we played through as Silesia, she said, Torkel, burn your choice. Rosamund's just gonna watch what Astarion does. Oh, gods, okay.
Tell me what I need to know, or I swear you'll burn.
The Master is preparing the Black Mass. Beneath his palace, there's a defiled chapel. It was hidden there the entire time, hidden from us all.
I'm going to stop Cazador.
What the hell's happened to you, Astarion? What are you?
He's mine.
I'm
That's
more
what he is.
than what I was. And I'm not afraid of anything anymore. The sun can't harm me. Cazador can't compel me. I'm the only person who can stop him. Now go, before I change my mind about roasting you, brother.
This isn't over, Astarion.
Poor fools. They actually think Cazador will save them.
They'll warn him we're coming.
Yes, and they'll be trembling in fear when they tell him. They're no threat to us. And they have no choice but to do Cazador's bidding. I pity them. Worst of all, they don't know their fate's already set. They're doomed. The only question is whether their lives will be sacrificed to a monster like Cazador, or serve a greater purpose. 7 sigils on 7 spawn. And Cazador has the other 6. We have to face him and take that power for ourselves.
Rosamund is a monster, and she's gonna make Astarion an even bigger monster. So let's do this.
I knew I could count on you. We share that killer instinct. And now we know that Cazador's skulking somewhere beneath the palace. It'll be infinitely easier to track him down. All right, let's go. This place stinks of rat blood and despair.
Like, okay. It genuinely hurts sometimes to pick dialogue options that are just Rosamund egging Astarion on, like, yes, do the ritual, do the ritual. You're going to be so much more powerful. You're going to be amazing. You're going to get everything that you want by doing this ritual. Absolutely. While fully aware that she is essentially, like, leading an iron chain around his neck, so that then when he's at his greatest power, she can still have control over him. because she wants the power of the Absolute for herself. And oh, it hurts. It hurts that she's so manipulative sometimes. But at the same time, I'm really enjoying seeing all these different dialogue options and what you get to see if you side with Astarion and you're on board with him ascending. Because we didn't do that when we were playing with Silesia.
You need my expertise.
Yes, and now you can equip the mace again. Yeah!
Wretched thing. Pull yourself together.
No.
Another step forward.
I like being crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room with rats. Rats made me crazy. Also, a lot of people have put side-by-side comparisons of certain characters' line reads and reactions to certain story events, depending on whether or not you romance them. Okay, is it just me? And it might be because we haven't seen this scene in a while and I've kind of forgotten some of the nuances. Is it just me? Or when Astarion was holding Petras and like burning him in the sunlight, did he seem even more angry and aggressive? Like, it felt like the animation, he was like baring his teeth a lot more. Like, the line read is still very close to what we got to Silesia, but it felt like he was even more aggressive and furious, and I don't know whether that's because we're not romancing him or because we're siding with him to complete the ritual, and so he's even more desperate. Maybe.
That shapeshifter's key unlocked the door. Interesting.
Yes.
These tunnels were full of shapeshifters. Father Lorgan's name is written here too.
Pick that up. Messy splatters of deep red brown adorn the scrap of parchment. Those wishing to face the Dreadlord's tribunal and enter the Temple of Baal must slay the targets on this list and frame the corpses as a murder by the cult of the Absolute. Bring back the victim's hand as proof of the killing. Walk in blood, aspirant. Duke Belen Stelmane of Song Tavern, lower killed. Father Lorgan, Dribbles the Clown, Alexander Rainforest, Frank Petrie, Cora Highberry, Figure of Penny Good, Chef Revere, Nisha Leisha, Barry Van Thumper, and Frederick Hugh. Oh. Wait 1 second. Can we do this? Let me just check the quests. I'm playing an evil run. Killed to gain access to the Baalis Murder Tribunal. We found that these people marked for death. If we kill 2 targets from this list and bring a severed hand as proof, we can stand before the Murder Tribunal and enter the Temple of Baal. Yes! Yes, 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 yes. Oh my god, yes, yes, yes. Okay. I'm not gonna show shit to Investigator Valeria, because she has, like, wrapped this all up so nicely for her own investigations. We're gonna do the murders. Yes! If you thought Rosamund was bad, I'm gonna make her worse. A sheep butchered with creative zeal. Good point. Scarlet leather armor, interesting. So many different costumes. Let me just see what that looks like. I need to get some proper dye. Oh, nice. My stuff's nicer though. I need to get some red dye so I can probably dye the elven chain.
Blood near the bed.
That note is helpful for the Dribbles the Clown quest if you want to do it. Ooh, good point. Let me just see. This blueprints. Oh, okay. What was it that was highlighted as well? 2 hands now, 2 hands, 2 of them. More needed, not enough. Must cover myself in glory to be covered in blood. More, more, more. Hang on, is those? Are those chains next to the bed?
You notice some blood has pooled on the wooden floor.
Ooh. I got my Sherlock hat on. Hey, chilled monkey, how's it
You
going?
notice the blood's source. A body hidden under the bed.
I know this key. It's identical to the one held by that corpse in the tunnels.
Okay, let's get out of here. Because I want to also find someone I can sell some of this unnecessary stuff to. Because I have so much stuff in my pockets. Quila Arvis. Nordic Shiva. Let's head downstairs. Because I have so much shit to sell.
I just want somewhere warm and safe.
You are safe.
Quila Arvis.
Won't let any
Because there's some people that sell supplies along here. Where's that? Slavic Shiva.
All night is to keep watch. Pleasure house. Den of decadent delights.
Okay, you're a fish monk. You may not be able to take a lot of stuff, but if you have some coin, I can sell some of my unnecessary things.
Finest fish caught this morning. What'll it be?
Oh, you've only got 200 gold pieces, but okay, let's sell some unnecessary stuff, like some rings. Just to lighten my pockets just a bit. Okay, that's very unbalanced. There we go, that's better. Just start selling some of the unnecessary things.
Fresh catch every day, guaranteed.
Okay. Because we are going to go to Ceates' Caress, because I'm curious what it's like with Minthara. Speaking of which, I just want to check something. If we're going to go to Ceates' Caress. Okay. Just had to check something so I don't get my channel flagged. Nelson Oaks, what have you got for sale?
Fruit? Vegetables? What can I do you for?
You have no gold on you. Sorry, mate.
If you're hungry, you know where to find me.
I have like 1,000 food supplies in my pack. I'm good.
Certified.
Let's go to Hans recommend. He has the most fabulous scent.
Where is
Perfect for a
it?
shirt.
Oh, that was it. Danthlin's Dancing Axe. I think you've got good adventurous supplies. Cool,
You told me the armor was a bomb.
Also, it's nice kind of going at a slightly more walking pace through this area, even if we're forced to it because I've got so much stupid stuff in my pockets.
Welcome to Danthilon's Dancing Axe. Our stock isn't used. It's tried and tested by the finest adventurers.
Yeah, sad that Jaheira's dead, because I love Jaheira.
Greetings, sir. Your noble bearing brings a little class to my humble establishment.
The Saizaki, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, guys. From Dice to Drumble, rolling from the Saizaki's Dice Chaos to Stephanie Swanquell's Epic Saga. Hell yes! Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, guys. Pull up a seat. I hope you're having an awesome night, Saizaki. What were you up to? Playing Dungeons and Dragons? Playing some Baldur's Gate? What were you guys doing? I am currently trying to offload some of the piles of stuff that I've got in my pockets. Gonna sell some of this unnecessary stuff. I have so much stuff. Oh, sorry, did the ads pop up? Oh, I'm sorry. Any other stuff I should sell? Got so much gold. Scroll of Animal Friendship. I highly recommend getting the Cloak of Displacement from the merchant. Basically, gives you mirror image every turn. Oh, yes. I was definitely going to be looking at what he has for sale after I unloaded my pockets a little bit because I had so much stuff. Githyanki Greatsword. Let's sell that normal Githyanki Greatsword and Sorrow. Just to get even more gold in our pockets. So, healing potions, first and foremost. All of the healing potions. Cloak of Displacement. I think I've got the Cloak of the Adventurer. I've got the Deathstalker Mantle, which I definitely want to keep because Dad gave it to me. The Cloak of Displacement could actually be quite good for Minthara, I think. No, she's got the Cloak of Elemental Absorption. What does Astarion have? Oh, the Derivation Cloak is quite good for Astarion though, because he does a lot of poison stuff. Lae'zel doesn't have one though. That could actually be really good for Lae'zel. My stream was chaotic. Panhorn, bless his heart, picks the attack option every time. It's getting very dicey. Ooh, ouch. Hopefully everything's going well with you guys. At the beginning of the wearer's turn, the cloak activates, granting enemies disadvantage on attack rolls that targets the wearer. Yes, give that for Lae'zel. Arrow of many targets, absolutely. We need some more of those. I'm gonna get one of those and smoke powder arrows as well. Ooh, now we're starting to balance things out. Interesting. Okay. Do I have anything that would be really good for other people? Gauntlets of the War Master. I think we've already got really good gauntlets for Minthara. I think we're quite good for everything else. Bringer. Anything else I can sell? Worm's Rock is off limits for now. We get attacked every time we go near because stupid dice rolls chose attack when we talk to a random person there. No! Oh, I'm so sorry. We were having a bit of trouble with crossing the bridge and like past the first check with the steel watch. But thankfully chat was very helpful in pointing out a fun way that we can get around it, which was very nice and very, very cool. Thank you, chat. Okay, I think we're good for everything else. Just really needed to get rid of some of the shit I was carrying. Yes. You don't happen to sell dye, do you? I don't think so. No. No, no, no.
Short father, bless you.
Okay, Cloak of Displacement. That goes to Lae'zel. Arrow of many targets. That goes to Astarion. And Lavender dye. I should probably sell that. That goes to Astarion as well. Got so much random shit. I just want some dye so I can wear really cool armor. But it has to be red. Because I have a look I'm going for, damn it. Yeah, we got thrown in jail trying to get through there, then attacked first person we met on the way out. So... I'm so sorry. Anything useful up here? Oh, and also the apothecary up here. Yes, yes, yes. Hopefully they also have potions of healing.
Stop. Inhale through the nose. Hold. Exhale slowly through the mouth.
Don't you tell me what to do. Don't tell me to relax.
Now you've just sampled some of Baldur's Gate's finest incense. Delicious, no?
What do you have for sale?
Everything alchemical from potions to poisons. Just do make sure you read the label before quaffing.
Okay. Potions, thank you. No. There we are, lavender dye. Let's sell that shit. Yes, there we go.
Be sure to savor each purchase.
Okay. Let's give 2 of these to everyone. And other potions. Give 2 of those to everyone, I think. Also then lighted my pockets a bit as well. Okay, also I can level up. Do do do. Oop. Ooh, yes. Get a cantrip. What do I get? What should I pick? True Strike, Mage Hand, Dancing Lights. Mage Hand can be useful sometimes for getting stuff at a distance, so let's grab that. Ooh, skills. Ooh, okay. Let's get proficiency in intimidation and stealth. I've already maxed out my persuasion and deception, so let's go for intimidation. And what would make sense for Rosamund? I think intimidation and insight, because she's like really good at striking fear into people, and now she has the Mind Flayer tadpole in her head. She can see into people's minds with a lot more clarity. So let's go with that. Insight and intimidation. That feels right for her, I think. Oh yeah, there are plenty of independent candle companies and perfumeries that have made various candles and like perfume scents based off of the Baldur's Gate 3 characters. Because there's even a line of dialogue that Astarion says when he remarks on what his personal perfume is. I know it has bergamot in it. I think it's like bergamot and whiskey or brandy. I could be wrong. But he does remark on what his personal aroma is. Chat, it's your favorite spell. I feel bad calling you out on that, but this is one of your guys' favorite spells. Listen, I already have like an official tea. I have 2 teas with a ivory monocle, so who knows, maybe I'll collaborate with someone later down the line and make a special perfume. It's not calling out if it's true. Correct, Jen. Correct. Okay, Greater Restoration. I'm trying to pick ones that are really good for the group. Hold Monster. Flana Binding. Ooh. Flana Binding would be really good though if we are in a really tricky fight. Yeah, I'm going to do Planar Binding because then we can try and get a monster on our side, because we are still playing Tactician mode, and Tactician mode is tricky. So if we can get a monster on the battlefield to turn against their to turn against like the summoner or whatever have you. Oh, magical secrets, yes, because because I'm a lore bard. Your versatile knack for arcane lets you learn magic from every discipline. Choose some additional spells to add to your repertoire. Okay, so I can pick some fun spells. That's mean. Vanishing Smite, Cone of Cold, Guardian of Faith. I already know Fireball though, don't I? Let me check. I don't know Fireball. I stand corrected. Fireball feels appropriate. I'm also thinking if we're going to have like this be like the core lineup of people with that's generally like my main party for the rest of this campaign, which is Rosamund, Astarion, Minthara, and Lae'zel. we won't have Shadowheart with us. I can cast Spirit Guardians. What if I also picked up Spiritual Weapon? Spiritual Weapon is a very useful spell because it hits hard. It hits hard when it hits right. So I'm thinking Spiritual Weapon and Fireball? Because I'm essentially the spellcaster in the party. Sam, I see that pause. I see that pause. Because Guardian of Faith is useful, but it's stuck at one fixed point. So I'm thinking Fireball and Spiritual Weapon. Especially when I cast it at like higher levels, it hits hard. And it hits good. Like, Blight is good, but it doesn't have a huge effect on undead. Wall of Stone, Contagion, Conjure Elemental, Cone of Cold. Like, a lot of bard spells are focused on manipulation or, like, mentally dominating allies and on the battlefield. So I'm thinking Fireball is really quite good, and then Spiritual Weapon, because that's also really good. Okay. I miss these streams. I miss these streams too. They're amazing, and I'm glad you're having such a great time. Oh, Vanishing Smite though, that's really good. But it is a level 5 spell, so I can only cast it like once. I think Fireball and Spiritual Weapon, though, are probably the best bet. Yeah, looking at our options and what my current spell list is, I need some more ones that just do like one hit of damage rather than ones that I need to use to maintain concentration on. So like Cloud of Daggers, Heat Metal I need to concentrate on. The only ones that I can do like a single attack spell, it's Shatter, Thunder Wave, and Vicious Mockery, and that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna go with Fireball and Spiritual Weapon, methinks. Yes. Okay, good, good, good. Who is next? Astarion, darling. What is a good feat for you then? Got Sharpshooter. Ooh. Crossbow Expert would be really good for Astarion as well. When you make crossbow attacks within melee range, the attack rolls do not have disadvantage. The piercing shot also inflicts gaping wounds for twice as long. I don't tend to use piercing shot a lot though. Okay, I think Alert though is really good because you're an assassin rogue. Yeah, and that's really, really good. It's important that you have really high initiative and you're not surprised. Yes. Yes, let's go with that. I know I said when I was starting this run of Tactician mode that we were going to try and maybe multi-class some characters like Astarion. But I'm so stuck on picking my old faves and particular builds. Okay, Commander Strike, Disarming Strike, Distracting Strike, Anti Attack, Goading Attack. I could choose 2 new maneuvers for you. Commander Strike. Direct an ally to strike a foe. The ally uses a reaction on the next turn to make a weapon attack. That does use a character's reaction though. Disarming attack is good though. Distracting Strike could be good if, like, it's Lae'zel and Minthara attacking one enemy at the same time. Goading attack is quite good too. Maneuvering attack. A lot of high level characters, especially in this difficulty, can't get frightened. Pushing attack is good though. Deals an additional 1d10 damage and possibly pushes the target back by 5 meters. I'm going to do that one because especially if Lae'zel gets swamped with enemies, then she can at least try and push some of them back. Yeah, disarming attack and pushing attack. Yes. There we go. Okay. Let's go downstairs.
More than suffice.
And let's go to Sharess's Caress, methinks. Oh, that sounds intriguing. Oh, let's have a little chat to some of the people here.
Caress, where the only... A weary traveller, battered and bruised, you come for sustenance, no, decadence. A mien cool as ice, yet eyes burning hot. Oh yes, I know your bliss. A sturdy dwarf, a leather whip, she gives, you receive. Or have I misjudged you?
You misjudged me terribly. She'll need 3 costume changes minimum. Okay, so this is kind of an obscure reference. There is a movie that is, for me, it's kind of a guilty pleasure movie in a lot of ways, and not a lot of people know about it. There's a movie called Mary Riley that came out, I think, in the mid to late 90s, I think. And it's an adaptation of The Curious Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, but it's told from the perspective of a servant girl who lives at and works at Dr. Jekyll's estate. And she kind of has a hand, or not necessarily a hand, but she is she becomes a confidant to him and has to run errands for him and set up things for his new assistant, Mr. Hyde, who just seems to pop into the lab and does experiments and stuff like that while the doctor's out, you know, weird things like that. And there's a thing that happens, and I thought of this because we're playing Dark Edge, and Dark Edge is so royally messed up. Rosamund is such a fucking monster. So in that movie, there is, it has Glenn Close. Yes, it does. It has Glenn Close, and it has Julia Roberts doing a terrible Irish accent. I love this movie, but respectfully, Julia Roberts could not do an Irish accent in that movie. It also has John Malkovich playing both Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, and he's actually really fucking good. It's the same period of time when he did Cruel Intentions. Sorry, not Cruel Intentions. Liaison Dangereuse. Cruel Intentions is the 90s teenage adaptation. He wasn't in that. He was in the wonderful, more period-accurate French adaptation. So, yes, not to get off track. Back to Mary Riley. She's then tasked with setting up stuff on behalf of the Doctor and like following his requests. And one of the things he requests is going to this particular brothel in London and going to the madam there, who's played by Glenn Close. And essentially, you don't know what the arrangements are, but she hands her Glenn Close's character, the madam, a list, which I'm assuming is like a list of requirements because Mr. Hyde will probably want to partake in the services available at the brothel. But then, like 2 days later, she's called back to the brothel, and everyone there is in an absolute uproar. Like, it is a nightmare. Like, girls are crying everywhere. Like, the workers there are crying. They're hysterical. They're freaking out. The madam is furious. She gets Mary and she drags her inside and she pulls her into the room and she's just like, look what that mad dog that you work for has done, and pushes her into the room, and it is just a bloodbath. There is just blood everywhere, and there's this horrifying moment where Mary looks up and there's blood across the ceiling as well, and the madam just looks to her and just goes, don't ask. And all I can think of is that is what's going to happen if Rosamund is given a room and one of the lovely workers in this establishment. Like, it is a grisly, gruesome movie, but it's so messed up, and it's also, they try and also have an element of romance as well, because Dr. Jekyll is quite quietly infatuated with Mary, and so then in turn Mr. Hyde is kind of takes quite a bit of a fascination with her as well, and it is so messed up, and it's kind of weirdly hot. I have a feeling I should mention this on TikTok because the dark romance girlies are going to be all over it. Let me just describe it as that. There is so many dark romance elements to it, and it's so underrated as a movie. If you partake in dark romance novels where especially the male love interest is really messed up, you might actually enjoy this movie. But that particular scene with the brothel scene is what brought to mind, like, Rosamund would absolutely do that. She would spend like a night in an establishment like this and just leave it just destroyed and a trail of blood leaving the room. Movie name, Mary Riley, I believe is the name of the movie, starring Julia Roberts and Glenn Close and John Malkovich. Maybe I should do that. Start doing like a movie night on occasion at, over on my Discord, where I just share weird movies that I've come across and be like, hey, I'm not sure if anyone else is gonna like this, but I like it. Alrighty. But this is Rosamund. Mamselle Amira, a sturdy dwarf, a leather whip, she gives, you receive. Or have I misjudged you? My sole desire is to dominate the world over and leave it trembling beneath my feet. Goals.
One of those, are you? There's plenty of room for role play in our establishment.
I will bathe in your blood.
If you have a change of heart and wish to be subdued, it's Fionn you should speak to when she comes back.
Chat, make note.
We've other ways to fill your void. A drink for one, a pair of drow for another. Choose your sin.
Ooh. Yes, was that the body that we found? In the flop house lies a fresh killed corpse. A lady dwarf. Could that be Fionn?
Murdered! Ye gods, the poor thing! Oh, by the mother of cats, I pray she didn't suffer. I'll miss that face. Else, the regulars will miss her more. They swarmed her like honeybees at the hive. Oh. Losing Fionn slashed a big hole in my coin purse. I should get to replacing her.
Surely you can spare a reward for this information?
I have little coin, but I offer sin in abundance. Talk with the Drow twins in the tap room. They're legends among the regulars, almost myths. Tell them they're your gift from the Mamselle, and let them show you why. Anything else on your mind, sweeting?
Not any moment, because I have a pair of twin drow to talk to. Minthara, shall we?
Give it a good rump. Damn, Hoots. That new batch burns stronger than a pit fiend's fist.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Take it however you want. But I'll be having my usual from now on. Oh. It's Raphael's favorite misadventurer. You've put me out of pocket, you know. Raphael bet me 5 soul coins you'd reach the city in one piece. He rented a room upstairs in the hope that you'd drop by.
I mean, we were gonna go see the drow. But Raphael's expecting us. What does he want with me?
He wants to help you save the world. What else? Take your time. Have a drink. Sample the goods. Go see him when you're feeling refreshed.
Jen, don't you all cap Steph me. Only Scarlett's allowed to call me out on my bullshit.
I mean, to try.
I want to give it a good rumple.
So where are those lovely drow? And Scarlett's not here! And don't you dare to dob me in! Don't you dare dob me in over on the Discord and be like, Scarlett! Steph's being thirsty again. There we go, that's a bit better. Hey, I caught the brainwave the second she said Raphael's got a room and my glasses started steaming up. Same, my brain just kind of switched off for a hot second. And it's gonna get even hotter, I mean, what?
You can stare as much as you like.
Okay, where do we find her tattoos for a character? Because my god, her character design is so cool. I wish we could... Okay, we're gonna sit down and chill for a hot second. Because, that character design is absolutely gorgeous. Like, she has... Okay, character model-wise, she has Raphael's horns, but the body tattoos are just, mwah, so good.
Was that human boy insisting on playing his...
What? I was away for 2 weeks, guys. We had time.
I don't understand why there's such a type for so long.
Okay, I won't linger too long because I don't want my channel to get in trouble. But let's have a chat to the drow. Hello.
My. I can tell you are a special one from a single glance. You have but to ask, and we can grant you a moment of pleasure. Don't be shy.
Mamselle Amira said you could provide me with a gift for helping her.
Silly. We are the gift. One free ride with me or my brother.
Or perhaps you have greater ambitions yet. Trust me, you don't want to miss my signature Mesobaranzan love trick.
And is that your partner with you? What a gorgeous couple. Perhaps we could come to an agreement.
So last time, because we played with Silesia and she was romancing Astarion, Astarion was not comfortable with engaging in a night of enjoyment at the brothel. So we absolutely respectfully quickly exited, but I'm curious what happens. Agreement? What kind of agreement?
We want both of you, silly, at the same time.
I don't like to share. Lay a finger on them, and I'll cut you.
Okay. Okay! Oh, I didn't mean for to get that loud. Okay, I'm gonna quick save. Because this is Rosamund and Minthara. This is our murder lesbian couple. You can cut them if you want, dear.
I was talking about cutting you.
Boo! Okay.
Scant few customers today. This might end up being the first day in years I end with my hand alone for company.
What? Also, hi Cash, how's it going? Welcome. We're just having a lovely time at Sharessa's Caress, but Minthara doesn't want to share. Okay, let's head upstairs and talk to Raphael. Raphael? Where are you, darling?
I sense some hesitation in you. Speak, good sir.
Raphael?
Look, Sharessa's Caress isn't jotted recently.
Wetting your whistle.
Dancing, dinner, dreams.
Exactly. Pleasure isn't just physical, it's
Baldur's Gate, I see. The last time I was in this channel, I haven't played this game and thought it was boring. Now it's easily top 5. Hell yes, Cat. That's awesome. I will say, if as a newcomer, it might have taken a while to kind of get into the flow of things, but it makes me so happy that you gave it another try and now you absolutely love it. Awesome. Hey. Raphael. Oh, you do know how to spoil a girl.
I'm glad you came. Not to my door, not yet, but to the final reckoning. One more thing before we begin, though.
For the first time since the Nautiloid, your mind is clear. It's unsettling.
Did you just cure me of the tadpole with a click of your fingers?
Wouldn't that be exquisite? But no. I'm afraid the tadpole is still there. But I did shut out your other visitor for a while, so we can enjoy some privacy. The Illithid can't hear us.
I'm not scared of that creature. Not when Baal himself has hooked his eyes on me.
Oh, calm. It's the reason you're in this predicament. And I'm your only way out of it. Indulge me. And at least hear me out.
Say please.
I'll admit, you've impressed me. I wasn't sure you'd make it this far. But no matter how far you come, you're still on the road to ruin. A road that leads directly to a confrontation with the Elder Brain. At best, it will kill you, and everyone else in this city. At worst, it will assimilate you, and you won't have enough free will left to even wish you were dead. You have the key to destroying it in the palm of your hand, though.
The astral prism.
In a manner of speaking. But it's the one inside the prism that you need, not the Illithid, the Gith. I can give you the means to break him free.
Speak, devil. We're listening.
Oh, that's interesting. So, we're having Lae'zel still be loyal to Blacketh in this run. So it's interesting that if Kithrak Voss doesn't persuade her, she's actively like open to listening to what Raphael has to say. That is interesting. Okay, and it sounds like Twitch is having a couple of issues this evening with clipping, and I see we had some drop frames earlier tonight, which is strange. Usually we're quite fine. So don't you worry, guys. We're probably going to keep going for maybe another 20 minutes or so, because we've been like a bit over like almost 2.5 hours here, which is my usual kind of runtime. So we're probably going to go for just a little bit longer, and then we'll probably wrap things up for the night. Just in case things are a little bit weird on Twitch tonight. It could also be it is quite hot in my apartment, and my PC does get a little warm when running this game, so that might also be why. Go on.
The Orphic Hammer. An artifact capable of shattering the chains that hold Prince Orpheus is held securely in my House of Hope, even now.
Sounds too good to be true.
Good and truth rarely go hand in hand, but in this case, they are happy bedfellows, and we can be too. I swear to you, I have the solution to your problem.
Perfect. Give it to me.
Such an eager little pup. Surely you realize there is an exchange to be made. You scratch my back, I scratch your parasite.
What are you hoping to get out of all of this?
Power. You free Orpheus, and in doing so save the city, the Sword Coast, perhaps the whole world, and your own precious skin too. And you give me the crown that dominates the Elder Brain. And you, Lae'zel of Kalir, want to free the Forgotten Prince, do you not?
I don't want to free him. I want to kill him.
Lae'zel of Kalir, do you think you can take a blade to the prince while the Illithid still binds him? Goodness no. If you wish Gith's long-suffering son dead, you need the hammer.
I'd be insane to give such a powerful artifact to a devil, when I can wear it so much better.
Better to have it in my hands, and far from your precious world, than in the hands of the gods and monsters that fight over this city's soul.
Number of Cat, what's the origin of this tab? Like, is there a backstory for it after all? So Cat, we are playing a Dark Urge run, and leaning into being as manipulative and cruel as I can. Within reason. Rosamund is very much more of a manipulator and trying to keep all of her allies blinded to her real intentions, which is absolute power. She wants power, and for the whole world's gonna know my name. She's a bard. She's an incredible manipulator. She's very persuasive, very scary when she wants to be. And she's taken the Astral Touch tadpole, which is why she looks as messed up as she does. And she is exceedingly powerful now. I only want to know if Mama K is dead or not. Not yet. That's all I'm gonna say. Karlach's probably gonna be dead by the end of this, to be fair, because she's so nice, and Rosamund keeps her close, so she'll keep protecting her. But when Karlach learns of what Rosamund wants, or if it's revealed, if you do follow the route of absolute power, if like half of the party up and fucking leaves you, she's alive for now. Same with Will. I'm tempted. But tell me why you're so eager to get hold of the crown.
I have craved it ever since the arch-wizard Karsus created it, long centuries ago, and brought doom to the Empire of Netheril. That was the great age of humanity. and Netherill's flying sky cities were the apex of civilization. I was there the day it all fell apart. Entire cities plummeted from the sky like angels with broken wings. The screams, oh, the screams. Hundreds of thousands of people watching in horror as the ground came up to meet them. It was not a happy meeting, and Casus was responsible. Not driven by malice, but by ambition. He forged a crown imbued with all the powers of magic. A crown that would make any who wore it a god. Men cannot contain so much power. The crown destroyed its creator, and his empire fell with him. Casus's folly, the bards and scholars call it. I call it hope. The hope of creating a better world, and the perils of unchecked hubris. I knew then that the folly of mortals could be the triumph of devils, and that I could use that crown to unite the Nine under one Archdevil Supreme. Me.
Raphael, respectfully, you charismatic son of a bitch, do you have any idea what you've just done? Okay, so up to this point, Rosamund, through Gale, has learned, like, okay, this crown is very powerful. It is, like, what's manipulating, controlling the Elder Brain. Raphael, you just explained in detail what it does, the level of power it holds, and you said this to Rosamund, someone you've been following since the very beginning of your journey. You have smelled the blood under her fingernails. You have seen into her eyes. You know that she is a monster in the making, and you told her this to her face. Either this is like the biggest flex of like, I do not care like how powerful you get, my dear, I am going to get that crown one way or another, or it is fully like, hey, I am like giving this information to you on a silver platter. I want to see the ruination you bring. And you know what? From the start, I've kind of roleplayed it as Raphael and Rosamund, which, yes, just the name, the two of them together sounds amazingly hot. I am kind of like role-playing it in my head that Raphael does have a kind of curiosity about her, which led to like an undercurrent of interest in the same way that he noticed that Astarion was kind of hot and cold about her, but he can smell her sins, and he knows how much of a monster she is, even probably before she was told she was a Baalspawn. So he's probably coming up from the angle of being like, okay, I want this crown more than anything in the world, but I can still take it from your corpse once you're dead. So Raphael strikes me as someone who's playing the long game. Like the long game. He wants... Like, of course this is like completely different from what the writing is for Raphael, more than likely. This is just me tweaking some things in this version of the story that makes sense for me as a player. And also, like, this is kind of me putting my Dungeon Master hat on of being like, okay, how would I do this? He is essentially giving all this information to Rosamund on a silver platter with the intention of seeing, like, oh, I really want this crown. It's so powerful. I want to unite all of the 9 hells under me. And I need you to do that to get the crown for me. So Rosamund is immediately like, oh, but what if I take the crown for myself and I become all powerful? Casus' folly was a thing. He made the crown and his empire fell. Raphael has a similar thing in mind of like, okay, Rosamund can take the crown and she is mortal. for now at least, she too can fall. And once she falls, then the crown will be mine. He's more than willing to wait maybe another 50 years or so. I'm not sure how long a half-elves live, or like god-touched creatures will live. But he's maybe willing to wait another like 50 or 100 years, watch Rosamund's empire fall, and then he can take the crown for himself. Rosmael. Yeah, I think that was the ship name that we came up for them, Rosmael. You told the hungry child where to find fresh baked apple pie. Exactly, exactly. Like, does that reasoning make sense for people who are like Dungeons and Dragons players and like role players? The logic of that as a Cambion. Because, correct me if I'm wrong, Raphael's a Cambion, I believe. Rosamund doing her best Emperor Palpatine voice, unlimited power. I'm too tired, kind of head out and sleep. Sleep well, Mockingjay, thank you so much for joining us. Okay, yes, so you could kind of understand like my logic and reasoning of him being like, I'm playing this in the long game, I'm telling her about all this, like, I really want the crown. I really, really want the crown. It's so powerful. It will make me so powerful. And he's just putting that little idea into her head of, but it could also make you powerful. And she's absolutely going to do that. I'll take the crown and use its power myself.
Oh, I'm sorry, you were serious? The crown has laid low all who attempt to harness its power. Archwizards, emperors, gods. It would tear you apart.
What makes you think you'd succeed in using the crown where casters couldn't?
I am no mortal, and I do not fail.
If you don't fail, how come you didn't get hold of the crown way back then?
The archdevil Mephistopheles snatched up the crown and squirreled it away in one of his vaults. He is not more than a frigid archivist. So much power and potential kept inert. He made a miracle into a museum piece. I raged. But only for a decade or so. Then I waited, ever watching for more than 1,000 years. For a mistake, a mishap, a misadventure. And these chosen, who have caused you so much trouble accidentally, did me a favor. They brought the crown back into play.
It must really annoy you that some mortals managed to steal the crown when you couldn't.
Yes, it does. Especially when I see what a bloody mess they've made of their whole scheme. They must have raided Mephistopheles' vault. Impressive, I must admit. But they'll be dead soon. If you don't kill them, the Elder Brain will. It doesn't have feelings in the way you'd understand them. But it seems rather angry. It is inevitable. When you destroy the brain, and you will because you must, the crown will be yours for the taking. And when that moment comes, you give the crown to me. In exchange, I give you the hammer now.
A simple transaction, it seems, but it's more than that. He's offering you an alternative to the mind flayer in your head. Take Raphael's deal and you could free Orpheus. With Orpheus free, you would have no need to rely on the Emperor. But there's no guarantee that Orpheus would be on your side. And if you take the deal, you'll have to fulfill it. You'll have to deliver the crown of Karsus to the devil himself. He claims his ambition is to unite the Hells, but can he be trusted to stop there? Do you trust him more than you trust the Emperor?
Skvar, we should do as the devil asks. I cannot slay Orpheus if I cannot break him free.
you so much, my lovelies. Steph, you are thoroughly pretty today. Why, thank you. I appreciate that. I've been very hard at work for the past couple of days, so I'm quite tired, so I really appreciate the compliment. Thank you. It's also a very aesthetically pleasing angle of my webcam, and also my lovely lighting setup as well. That helps to soften everything just a little bit. But also, I'm just very, very passionate about talking tonight, especially with Raphael on screen, and also talking about other amazing things tonight. So I think also just that natural glow is coming out because I'm talking about things that I really fucking care about. Okay, so because Rosamund and Raphael, what was it? Raphael? Rosvael? I think it was Raffamond. It's at one point was also the ship name, which is a pretty great name, Raffamond. So I kind of roleplay it as like they have a little bit of banter between the two of them. They have this moment of where he puts these ideas in her head and then just laughs in her face at the idea of her wearing the crown. She leans in close, walks up to him, just goes, "No deal, Raphael. I'm leaving." And while she's saying that, she has one hand against his chest, just like leaning in close. So close that he can smell the blood that's like soaked into her skin, and he can smell like just those waves of madness that are starting to like seep off of her.
I won't stop you, but time is running out, so don't stay away for long. If you see reason, I'll be here, waiting, right up to the moment the world ends.
I'll take care, Cat. You have a great night. Lae'zel, hear me out.
We cannot slay the traitor prince unless we loose him from his astral prison. The means to do so was within our grasp, and you refused it. Why?
Because we don't need the deal. We can take the hammer from the House of Hope.
I wanted to follow the open valley, the easy way out. You chose the brambled path. I'm annoyed by it. And I admire you for it. We'll find a way into Raphael's lair, and we'll take the Orphic hammer, smash Orpheus's bonds, and slice him open. Vlakith Barnazin. Vlakith Ceates. Vlakith will reign eternal.
Oh, that hurts. That hurts a bit.
There you are. I thought I'd lost you. Something was blocking me from hearing your thoughts.
Oh, I'm just glad to have you back.
And I knew. It's concerning that something could come between us like that. Especially when we are so close to the Elder Brain. Do you have any idea what it was?
How many points does one need to unlock Steph's AO3 account? No. No, that is a next level thing. That is like... I don't know if that's like the equivalent of getting doxxed. Like, okay, chat. What's worse, getting doxxed or having your fanfiction browsing history exposed? Be honest. Like, dox is like one of the worst things that can happen if you're a public figure. But let's be honest. Your internet browsing history, especially when it comes to fanfiction. Oh, no. It's exclusive to tier 3 subs. Like, you could not waterboard that information out of me. But focus on the Emperor who's back in my brain, saying sweet nothings to me. It was Raphael.
Raphael? Well, thank you for your honesty. Of course, I should have known the devil would come sniffing. The stench of impending chaos is irresistible to them. And what did he want with you?
What didn't he want with me? I mean, what? Oh! He wants the crown that's on the brain.
Giving a devil what he wants sounds like a brilliant idea. And what did he offer you in return for bringing it to him?
Oh, look, a hydrate check. What caused that? Oh, and a stretch check. Thank you, Eva. Ah. The means to free Orpheus.
Tell me, you turned him down.
I turned him down.
Good. I am glad. But be careful. The devil is like a cockroach. No matter what you do to it, it will always come back. I doubt this will be the last time you are approached. I trust that you will continue to remember who is really on your side. Without my protection, you cannot defeat the Elder Brain. You cannot even get close to it, no matter what the devil whispers in your ear.
See, there's a long line, actually, of people who whisper sweet madness into Rosamund's ear. Like, we've got Raphael, whose breath is laced with, like, wondrous, fiery whiskey and smells of cherries and sulfur. Then we've got the Emperor, whose tentacled madness is just slithering all over her shoulders, saying nothing but the most deceitful, manipulative bullshit that he can in order to win her over. Then we have Minthara, who's sweet and sinister at the same time and just wonderfully depraved like her. In all the best ways, and I say that with a lot of love. And then we have other characters like, who else? Astarion in kind of like a playful, like he'll lean in close and like bite her on the ear and then skip away.
Hey.
You know what?
Paid Raphael a visit. I want to hear all about it.
You know what? I could actually see that as like a really interesting piece of fan art. If someone ever wanted to draw that, of just like Rosamund being in the center, like just staring at the viewer, and then you have like all these different like kind of faces in profile, like whispering in her ears. So you've got like the Emperor, or no, you've probably got like Baal above her and behind her with just like their hands over her head, and then you've got like Raphael and the Emperor, and then Minthara and Astarion, and just like all of these voices of madness just like whispering into her head and driving her absolutely fucking crazy.
I barely got a moment's sleep last night. I put it on especially for you. Lovely.
Come here. I'm not going to start an argument. I just want to know why you turned the boss down.
Did he tell you to try and win me over with your charms?
Cheeky. We might be in a brothel, but I'm not that kind of gal. You should reconsider, though. The boss might be a devil, but he'll treat you more honestly than anyone else in the city.
What exactly is it you do for him?
Plenty. But right now, I have one job. You. I'm talking to you openly, mortal to mortal. And I'm begging you to sign the contract. If the brain wins, the Illithid Empire returns and worlds you've never even dreamed of will die. Raphael can stop it. He wants to. And he knows how. You're the key. You always have been.
Then why make demands of me instead of just helping?
He's a devil. It's his nature. He needs to get his due.
I'll stop the brain without his help.
I doubt it. But even if you do, you won't survive the fight. I'd reconsider if I were you.
Nice. Oh.
Okay. So, was there anything else we had to do here? We're not going to reconsider Raphael's deal. What was here? We're not going to, say our stuff to Inspector Valeria because we want to do the trial, the murder trials. The key to freeing Orpheus. Offer remains open. What is it? Personal quest. Where is it? Investigate Castor's palace. What's all the companion stuff? Main quest. There we go. Sorry, I'm quite sleepy. Target this layer of details. The killer's introductions. Frame the absolute for a series of murders. Nobody wants to do the murders. Bloodstained parchment. Let me just check that. Was that under... Because yeah, there was like a quest that opened up. Hang on. Or is it... No, those were the ones that are definitely solved.
Exactly. Pleasure isn't just physical.
Let's just keep going for now. But I do remember a couple of the people that we can kill once we get to the city as part of the quest. And we just need to kill 2 of them, I believe.
They enjoyed it.
Oh, but someone chimed up that the potion shop might have the dyes that I've been looking for. Let's have a look again, just in case. I want to get across the bridge first, and just start to head to Worm's Crossing, or yeah, into the actual building itself, and then we'll have a chat with Gortash.
Again, sir. What can I do for
But I'll
you?
wait for next stream to have the chat with Gortash.
Everything alchemical from potions to poisons. Just do make sure you read the label before quaffing.
Oh, they do have more healing potions, so I'll grab those. We sold the lavender dye to him, but he didn't have... Ooh. Elixir of Battle Mage's power. Drink to increase the effectiveness of your spells. Gain 3 arcane acuity. That could be useful. But no, I just want healing potions for now.
Be sure to savor each purchase.
Nintendo dude, absolutely. This is my first time doing a Dark Urge run, and it's so much fun. Some of the choices genuinely hurt my heart, but I'm just enjoying seeing all the different story branches that happen because of it.
Greetings, sir. Your noble bearing brings a little class to my humble establishment. How may I be of service?
The dye and clothing shop you might be thinking of is in Baldur's Gate proper, and it's in the Upper District. I know the one you're probably thinking of, and it's a guy that we can rescue from being killed, and then we can buy stuff from him. So maybe I'll try not killing that one. Okay, do you have dye? Because we sold the bloody plum dye to him, but I don't think he actually has other dyes. There should be a second one who's run by his sister here. Oh, in that case, I might have a little look around because I just want some good red dye for Rosamund's new elven chain. Because this guy doesn't have any.
Your father bless you.
You're not wearing armor to meet my mother and father.
What is down here?
Recommend 2 doses.
2? Seems like a lot.
calms garms.
Okay, there we go. This sounds promising. Hello.
Hi, stranger. Thanks for stopping by Calm's Garms. I'm Calm. Well, Carmen. What can I do you for?
I wish to buy new clothes.
Sounds good. Get you something a bit fresher than your current outfit.
Also, I want to look cute. I want some nice, cute white and scarlet dye. Pink, sage green, yellow fruit. Do you have just red dye? There's bloody plum, but it's not really her color. She wants red. Black and azure. Black and furnace red is what Astarion's clothes are dyed. But let's get some of that, because black and red would also quite suit you, my dear. Let's also grab the white and scarlet and have a little experimentation with this. And I'll go white outfit. So that can also be dyed. I want... Because I know we can get some of the more spicier leisure wear when we get across the bridge to the other store. But just in case things go awry, let's get something cute for you. I want to look pretty for Minthara. And also maybe other people that are on my peripherals for romance. Pale pink, sage green, mellow fruit, indigo, deep lilac, brown alabaster, bloody plum, black and summer green. Okay, let's have a little dress up and see how this looks.
Remember, Calm's Garms, here for all your fashion needs.
Okay, dress up time. Let's first and foremost quick save and have a look at this beautiful new armor. Can we, just so we can see it clearer. Okay, so it's nice on its own with the silver, but let's see what it looks like with white and scarlet first. I have a feeling I'm gonna like the black and furnace red more. Yeah, that looks way too... She looks like too much of a goody two-shoes with that. Black and furnace red. Come on. Huh. That's surprising, but I guess because it's more elven chain, it's going to be more exposed anyway, and it's just the fabric parts that are dyed. Huh. So, like, this part is always going to be silver. It's not going to change color. She kind of does look like Starlight, doesn't she? In which case, the white and scarlet dye, I think, might look even better because the whiteness looks really good. Hang on. Let me just have a look at that again. Because then we've got, like, the red undershirt, which pokes out quite nicely. And then the rest of it is quite red-based. That could work. So then, like, the metal looks really nice and white, and that stands out nicely. And then I can dye the gloves of dexterity, black and furnace red. Okay, I'm kind of on board with this. We're having a little bit of dress-up time before I call it a night. I think we'll do a long rest just to see if anything interesting happens in the night, and then we'll leave it at that. But I'm quite on board with this. Like, it's got enough red, especially with the cloak, that red is still, like, her prominent color. But the silver is really, really nice with the elven chain. I like that. And it works with the boots and everything like that. I think I'm happy with that. Okay. Now, for leisure wear. Yes, okay. So that was the same outfit that Silesia had, but let's dye it a slightly different color. Black and furnace red. Yes! Oh my god. That's my murder wife. Oh my god, yes. Yes! Okay. Yes, that's perfect. Okay, I'm happy with that. I'm very happy with that. Okay, and let's sell the white dye.
Welcome back to Calms Garms. We've got clothes for you. Sounds good.
Now, do you have
something
anything
a bit fresher
because
than your current outfit?
Minthara's outfit looks great. Everyone else's armor looks great. I don't want to mess with any of those. I'll just get some more of the black and furnace red dye just in case I come across some interesting armor that will work. But yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that for now.
Remember, Calms Garms, here for all your fashion needs.
Okay. Then we have this annoying prick who wants to start following me. Big mistake, buddy.
Put him up. Put him up.
It's pronounced grovel afore me or die.
Yay! You spoke to me! Nobody ever talks to me! My name's Narber, adventurer to be, soon to be the best adventurer anyone's ever seen. As soon as I figure out what kind of adventurer I want to be. What do you think? Can I be a fighter?
Oh, you're talking to the wrong woman. She's going to... She's in for a laugh. Why didn't you actually fight me? And I'll tell you.
Sure. I'll just raise my fists and... it's no use. I can't do it. Guess old Narber's more of a talker than a fighter.
She's just gonna walk away.
Wait! Wait, you didn't answer!
I am going to use your entrails in my stew tonight. Leave me alone. Okay. Now, can we get across the bridge, please?
Sorry, chum, can't let you through. Worms Rock's closed for the day.
See this? I've been invited to the ordination.
Won't be. You don't look the posh sort.
Excuse you.
Last door on the right. Go on. Make merry. Lower the gates. Special permission.
Okay, let's just get across the bridge and then long rest time. Worms Rock Fortress. Okay. Long rest. Because tomorrow's going to go great, but we'll save that for next time. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's her. Let's have a little check-in with Minthara, see how she's doing. If you see it, just check in. She's just as entranced as she's ever been by me. Also, hi, Astarion.
Useful as the hammer would have been, I'm relieved we're not in the devil's debt. Once his kind has you under their thumb, they won't ever let you go.
Also, fuck yes, this outfit shows off all of the grotesque veins across her body from the tadpole. I kind of want to dye it purple just because the Emperor is going to be just like, darling, you are so fucking hot. Like, she hasn't even gone that close to the Emperor yet. But I'm just like, she could pull off purple.
Must be raging we didn't take his deal. Luckily, his desperation made him careless. Did you hear what he said? The hammer's in his house of hope. If we wanted, we could steal it right out from under his nose. Granted, it wouldn't be easy. Devils guard their treasure by especially lethal means.
What do you suggest?
We would need to find a diabolist. One worth their salt should be able to get us into that devil's lair. One last trip to Avernus. At least it'd be for a good reason, right?
Let's have a little chat with everyone, see what their thoughts are about Raphael's deal. And then do a long rest.
Wrench the Orphic hammer from Raphael's grasp, and we can usher the prince to his doom. Praise Flacketh.
That still kind of makes me sad. I will. Please don't judge me.
Raphael thought he could outsmart us. But there are other ways to get the Orphic hammer. Guaranteed. We know he keeps it in the House of Hope. If we can find a Diabolist, they could help us make our way in.
Yes, I know exactly where to find one. Hi, Gale. What are your thoughts on the crown? It's gonna look so nice on my head.
We must claim the crown of Karsus for ourselves, before anyone else does.
Okay, you just wanted to say that. Okay.
You made a good decision refusing that devil's contract. We'll speak more on this later, but suffice it to say for now, that crown is vital to our purpose here.
Agreed. Hey, darling. Your murder wife is here.
Raphael can beg for a deal all he wants. The crown will be ours.
I'm curious about your thoughts regarding Raphael's deal.
I do not want a devil to hold my fate in his hands any more than a god. I say we put the devil from our minds and trust in ourselves. If anyone should have the power of the crown, it should be us.
Can I kiss you?
I am yours. Come to me.
I love it when you talk about murder. Yes! I think she approves of the new outfit, guys. Oh my god, look at the two of them. I love them.
Exquisite.
See, Minthara approves. Let's go! Oh, yes, 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 yes. Okay. Shadowheart, thoughts, feelings, complaints?
So, no deal with Raphael. I wouldn't want to give him the satisfaction anyway.
Okay, let's go. I love that, like, I feel bad about it, but Halson just fully yeeted himself out of the camp. Just like, nope, I'm having no part of this. Because he didn't even say goodbye or anything like that. He just left. Okay, long rest time. Dream time? Dream time? Fine. Fine, I'll wait to see the Emperor another night then. Oh, and I think with that, we're gonna wrap things up for tonight because tonight was just insane, and I think it's good that maybe we're keeping a nice level of spice across the next couple of encounters. I thought it was amazing how, like, Minthara was just like, just no to the Drow twins of just being like, absolutely the fuck not. Like, anyone touches you, you touch anyone else, then, like, I'm gonna chop off your fucking hands, darling. But that was amazing. We finally got, like, Act 3 armor all set up for Rosamund. She looks like a monster, and I love it. I love her so much, and I just can't wait to see what happens next. We're going to be continuing Rosamund's dark and twisted journey into madness and terror. Next Friday, we'll be continuing with Baldur's Gate 3. And Monday, we will be playing a brand new horror game that I have not streamed before that I'm very curious about sinking my teeth into, but I'll be announcing that tomorrow. And Wednesday, we will be resuming Tavern Talk because we are towards the end, I think, of Act 2 of that game, and there's still a lot, I'm sure, to be discovered. So if you especially are a big fan of my voice acting, you should definitely be checking out my Wednesday streams in particular, because I come up with voices for all the different characters that we interact with, because there's no voice acting in it. So be sure to join us for that and check that out. But I will see you next yes, next Monday for my Macabre Monday stream, and Wednesday for my Wonderful Wednesday, because we're playing a fantasy game, so I think it's like Whimsical Wednesday. And of course, more Fantasy Friday next week for more Baldur's Gate 3. But thank you so much for joining me tonight, my lovelies, and I will see you next time. If you've been lurking in the shadows and you like what you've seen so far, then please consider following. We would love to have you back at the Blue Rose Respite. You are welcome anytime. Be sure to check out my other socials that are popping up in the chat right now, including my 2 YouTube channels, one for my ASMR tales and the other for my Twitch VODs, and my Twitter, my Insta, and my TikTok. Another, just a little reminder, sadly, because the bill to renew my PO box for another year was over £400. I can't realistically afford that at the moment. I've had to cut back costs significantly since becoming a full-time voice actor. So unfortunately, I'm closing my PO box. So if you do want to send me anything as like a little gift or a surprise, then be sure to do it via my throne wish list. But again, that is entirely optional. No one is ever under any obligation to send me something from that list, only if you genuinely want to and you want to like send me something extra special. All of it is hugely appreciated. I feel really, really bad about having to close my PO box, but if I was getting, like, this isn't intended to be mean, like, oh, you guys should send me more fan mail, but if I was getting, like, consistent fan mail on, like, a monthly basis, then I'd be able to justify keeping the cost of keeping it open, but it's over £400, and it was just, like, an occasional lovely surprise that I would get some fan mail, and I want to just extend my deepest gratitude to everyone who has sent me fan mail over the years. Honestly, I hold on to everything and it's all meant so, so much to me. But who knows, hopefully in the future I'll be making convention appearances and then you can come up to me in person and say hi to me in person and send me notes and messages and all that kind of fun stuff. But I just wanted to give a gentle reminder that I am going to be closing the PO box. So if you were considering sending me something, please don't post anything to that address. I've deleted it off of all my socials so it's no longer visible. But thank you so much to everyone who has sent me fan mail in the past. All of it is very, very much appreciated. Thank you. So let us see who's currently live. We can go say hello. You know what? I don't think we've rated him before, but let's go say hello to Thaf9. Thaf9 is fucking great. I've been a big fan of his videos for a number of years now, from his video essays to his streams. So let's go say hello to Thaf9. I'm probably sure he's probably playing something spooky. I think he's doing some just chatting at the moment, but he is fun and awesome. And if you haven't checked out his videos about horror games, then you absolutely should, because they are very fucking funny. I love Thaf9 stuff so much. So I'm going to send you over to Thaf9 to go say hello and a raid from the Blue Rose Respite. I will see you on Monday for the new horror game we're going to be playing. And I will see you, of course, next Friday for more Baldur's Gate 3. But until then, thank you so much for joining me tonight, my lovelies. And remember, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and as always, stay wicked and wonderful. Good night, my lovelies.